princesses! Today I'm going to be talking about the Peripera Ink Velvet Pink Moment collection. I picked these up because I really enjoy using the Peripera Ink Velvets in the normal formula as well as the Airy Ink Velvets as well, and I thought the colours for this collection looked really cute, so I decided to pick them up. It is a lot later because, I don't know, things just launched later in New Zealand. It's harder to get things to us and it just, yeah, it takes a little while, so this is pretty behind schedule, but that's fine. The product description says, snap, cherish your very own pink autumn with a pink filtered moment. Dive into the long-wearing lip colour with ink lasting. Its lacquer-like finish without feeling tacky or drying, creamy velvety texture. So the packaging of these products is much like all of the other ones. It is pretty much exactly the same bottle, but they do have a slightly different coloured top. They have the same doe foot applicator that makes them really easy to apply. There are 5 shades in this collection, ranging from number 17 to number 21. I have no idea what happened to number 16 because from the previous collection they did 10 to 15, so they just missed number 16 for some reason. I don't know why, but this one does start from number 17. So number 17 is Hip Beige Pink, and this on me is kind of like a dusty peach shade. So this is what the colour looks like on my lips. I think that this one is pretty true to colour. It is slightly lighter than the pictures on their website, but in general I think it is pretty good. Peripera for me is probably one of the worst offenders in terms of photoshopping for their lip products. They hardly ever resemble the right colours, so I'm glad that this one does because I think it is a really pretty peach on me. It is like slightly dusty or like slightly deeper than a normal peach, but I think that it still looks really nice, and I've actually gotten quite a lot of wear out of this one. So this is number 17, Hip Beige, on my lips up close. The texture is really lovely. I do definitely enjoy the Peripera tints for the texture on the lips. They don't really make the fine lines on my lips stand out too much, and they're kind of like a semi-matte finish. In general, I just think that it is a really flattering finish on my lips. Shade number 18 is Updated Natural Pink. This is a really nice coral shade. I feel like I can apply this really sheerly and just get a nice wash of colour, or I can pack on and get a little bit more of a pigmented colour, which I do like. So this is what it looks like on my lips. I think it is a fairly similar colour to what is advertised, but is just a little bit less fluorescent in colour, which suits me fine because I definitely prefer it like this colour. In general, these are really easy to apply. They have a slanted doe foot, which makes the application super easy, and if you have the other Peripera products, aside from the cloud tints which have a straight doe foot applicator, it's going to be exactly the same. So this is number 18, Updated Natural Pink. I think that this is a really nice colour, so I am happy with this one for sure. Number 19, which is Bewitched Red Pink, is a really nice rosy pink shade. This one I don't think resembles the colour it's supposed to very much, but I prefer the colour that it actually is, which is definitely more of a rose colour. So this is what the colour looks like on my skin. It definitely looks more rosy to me than it does like the brick red in the promotion photos, but for me I think that this colour is really pretty. So this is number 19, Bewitched Pink Red. I think the colour is great. I think it looks good on my skin. These do last fairly well on my lips, although they will be destroyed if you eat or drink. I think that's pretty normal for like this sort of like moussey tint, but otherwise they have pretty good longevity and great staining power as well, so they don't wear off awkwardly. Number 20 is Star Plum Pink, which is a really nice mid-toned mauve colour. So this is what the colour looks like on my lips. I think that on me it is slightly brighter than what it looks like on screen, so I feel like for this collection they kind of like dimmed the colours down a little bit, which is unusual. This is a nice colour, but it's not one that I really get the most wear out of. It is quite similar to the Semel Mousse Candy tints in the shade Chai Tea, but slightly deeper than that. So I'm not a huge fan of it, even though I think that it looks good on my skin. It's not a solid favourite for me. Isn't that a difference from me just saying it's so pretty every single time? Oh my god. So this is number 20, Star Plum Pink. Like I said, it's a nice colour, it's just not a colour that I prefer personally. Number 21 is Heart Fuchsia Pink, which is a bright fuchsia colour. So this is what it looks like on my skin. I really enjoy the colour of this one. I think that it does look like, I feel like it is quite close to what it is supposed to look like. It's probably one of the closer colours. Yeah, I can't see too much of a difference between what is actually on my lips and what they are actually advertising, which is good for once. So this is number 21, Heart Fuchsia Pink. I think that it is a really pretty colour. This has been on my lips for a couple of minutes longer than the other ones normally would be, and you can see that it does turn slightly matte, but they are definitely not transfer proof, so they transfer really easily, but it's not like a full like imprint, but you can definitely see lips on the back of my hand there. So I love most of the shades in this collection, and as usual I do really enjoy the formula. There are so many matte mousse lip textures on the market at the moment, so it's kind of hard to see where Peripera fits into that scheme. Out of all of the matte mousses at the moment, I think that the Peripera Ink Velvets are the lightest formula, followed by the Ink Velvets by Peripera. The thickest formula that I have is the Face Shop Gelato tints, and then in the middle I have the Semel Mousse Candy tints. So that has a thicker texture than the Peripera tints. It really depends on what my lips are feeling like for the day or how long I want the tints to last. I do find that these tints have a pretty good longevity, and the darker colours do last a little bit longer because they stain my lips a little bit more than the lighter colours do. I would have to apply the lighter colours maybe after 5 hours, I would say. I definitely cannot eat or drink while wearing these because they definitely rub off in the centre of my lips, but that's pretty normal. I think that if I had something that didn't rub off at all, it would probably end up getting really cakey by the end of the day, so I wouldn't want that anyway. I haven't actually got the full collection of the Peripera Ink Velvet tints, which is why I haven't done all of the colours for you today. I have got all of the Airy Ink tints, but because it's a different formula, I didn't want to swatch them all together, even though there are some very similar colours, especially for shade number 18. There's a couple of corals that are really quite similar from the Airy Ink collection, but I'll be working on getting the rest of the Ink Velvet collection as well because I do really enjoy the formula, so these are definitely no exception. I think that they are great thinner ink velvet kind of textures. They don't look drying on the lips, but they still give you that matte effect, which is really good for me because my lips are super dry and super wrinkly. So I would definitely recommend the formula of those. If you see a colour you like in this collection, I would definitely recommend picking it up. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!